Coach, you've talked a little bit about just the rough starts in some of these games here in the past couple of weeks. I mean, did you sense a little bit of that tonight again, or again?
Well, it was good until it got bad. So, I thought we started fine. I didn't like how we finished the period. It was the shift after the goal, and we've had that a handful of times. It's one of the most important shifts in hockey is the shift after you score a goal. We gave up one, and that changed the momentum. And they're here to play hard. They came a long way to come get a couple wins. Our guys weren't ready to go in terms of responding to our goal. But we climbed out of it in the second. I felt like through the second period, we had a whole new life, and there was a new energy on the bench. And then it was a pretty even game, despite a lot of goals going either way. Entertaining game, and then anytime you lose in the overtime, it stings. But proud of how we responded after a back half of the first set wasn't to our standard.
Yeah, you talk about the second period there, you guys get those two goals. I mean, it's like the final 5 or 6 minutes, and it seemed like the power play sort of sparked you guys a little bit too.
Yeah, we've needed our power play, and it hasn't been there for us for a couple of weeks. And they had a great night. They were well prepared. They were making quick decisions, and I think we walk out, the ones with the goalie out, but 3 for 4. So real solid with those guys that are called upon to play on the power play.
What was just to correct that a little bit this week? What's been sort of the emphasis? I mean, it's been a few weeks really. Just working on it. I mean.
Well, yeah, we're coming from all different places. The best power plays in the country, a lot of them have been together. You look at Boston College; those kids have been playing together for 4 years. We're all new. We're just coming out of the get to know you phase of this program, it seems like. So chemistry is a big part of power play. Continuity in terms of who the set is, and they're finding some comfort, I think, right now.
What did you like about the setup on that game time goal at the end of the third there?
Well, I felt like we recovered a puck, which was key, and then we made a play through the slot. We had net front presence, and then we had a guy on the other side that was shot ready. And he didn't have to handle it all. He just put it in the back of the net.
You talk about learning experiences too for a guy like Aiden Hargraves. I mean, we saw a lot of shots in that first period and stood tall there throughout the second and third. I mean, how do you evaluate just kind of what you saw from him tonight?
I felt like we needed Caden in the first period in a big way. He kept him at 3. It was without a doubt his best period. And then our sticks picked it up, and we gave them some run support down the final stretch, and then we just hung them out to dry in overtime. I mean, we were running around the boards, and the kids on a breakaway. Anytime you miss from an angle like that in 3-on-3 overtime, it's going to be a great opportunity for the opponent.
You guys have done a really good job here in the second half of the season, really bouncing back from Friday games and putting together really solid efforts on Saturday. What do you tell guys, just kind of going into that game?
There's not a whole lot to tell them. They know what we look like when we're playing well. They know what we look like when we're not playing so well. Now they felt it. The same team from Anchorage is going to be ready for us tomorrow at 6:07, I believe, and our guys have got to meet the challenge. And they got to take advantage of the opportunity because you only get so many in college, and there's some guys getting down on the wire here, so meaningful games for them.